Shifting our focus to the United States, Hunter Biden faced new challenges ahead of a scheduled court appearance in which he is set to plead guilty in a deal with prosecutors on tax and gun charges. The judge who will review Hunter Biden's plea deal accused a member of Biden's legal team of misrepresenting herself in a phone call to the court. The bizarre episode prompted the judge to threaten sanctions, even as Biden's lawyers insisted it was all a misunderstanding. On Capitol Hill, Republicans are ramping up their investigations on the president and his son. The GOP chairperson of the House Ways and Means Committee took the unusual step of filing court documents during the judge to consider testimony from whistleblowers. The whistleblowers alleged that the Justice Department interfered with investigations into Biden. The charge has been denied by the lead prosecutor in the case, who was appointed by former President Donald Trump. U.S. District Judge, who was also appointed by Trump, will now consider whether to accept the plea agreement. The effort to intervene by Chairperson Jason Smith of Missouri amounted to a high-profile push to raise questions about the deal. The president's son is expected to be spared from jail time. The dynamics of the case became even more complicated hours after the lawmakers filed their motion. A court clerk received a call requesting that sensitive grand jury, taxpayer and social security information it contained be kept under seal. The lawyer gave her name and said that she worked with an attorney from the panel, but was in fact a lawyer with defense team. A clerk wrote to an attorney for Jason Smith. When the district judge learned of the situation, she demanded that the defense show why she should not consider sanctioning them for misrepresentations to the court. Defense attorneys answered their lawyer had represented herself truthfully from the start. They cited calls from a phone number that typically displays the firm's name, Latham and Watkins. Biden's attorneys are still seeking to keep information deemed private out of the public court record. The attorney representing Smith, though, said that he had only filed materials that the committee had already released publicly online. The judge agreed to keep the information sealed for a day to consider the issue. Hunter Biden is expected to plead guilty to misdemeanor tax charges in an agreement that allows him to avoid prosecution on a gun charge if he meets certain conditions. Now, Republicans have decried the agreement as a sweetheart deal and heard from two Internal Revenue Service agents. The Internal Revenue Service agents claim the long-running probe was slow-walked and the prosecutor overseeing it was refused broader special counsel powers. Delaware U.S. Attorney David Weiss, a Trump appointee, denied that in a letter to the Congress. He said that he had full authority over the probe and never requested special counsel status.